You guys remember in the good old days where a game would last you long? Like for example, the OG Super Smash Bros. 64 would last you forever, for years. Or even Pokemon games in the Game Boy, they would last forever. You would grind the, I don't want to cuss, out of the game. Or the Call of Duty days, or Halo 3. We would play that game constantly, just for fun. Now it seems like games are more boring now, like the new types of games that come out. Why though? Well, first of all, I want to go through some reasons why new games are feeling like they're boring. Reasons that I think, at least, this is my opinion, this is why I think the new games are getting more boring. First of all, it's kind of obvious, we're getting older. Some people grew out of video games, some people are getting bored of games because they played it their whole life. And probably another reason why it's because we got responsibilities now. That can be it too. So we just don't have the time to play those games anymore. Another reason that my friend told me, and this was actually a good one, I didn't think of this, but this is actually a pretty good reason. Streamers. I have met so many people that literally say this sentence, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. Oh, well, I don't play video games, but I like to watch people play video games on Twitch. That, I didn't think that existed for a while, but I guess that's real. A lot of people are too bored to play the video games, and they would rather watch someone else play video games. That's a trip to me. You like watching something, but you don't like playing it. I'm saying like everyone likes to watch like boxing or like soccer or like basketball, but that doesn't mean you have to play it professionally, which makes sense. But video games is like, it's not a competitive like sport like those. So I always find it weird when people just watch people play video games and don't even play them at all. But another thing with streamers is a lot of the times, for example, like XQC or any other streamer, they'll find the game, they'll play it, and then people will play that game, and then they'll just get bored and drop it. And a lot of people worship these streamers. So whatever they do, they'll copy like the way they talk, they'll dress the way they dress. So for sure, if one of them starts playing a game, they'll try the game, and if one of them stops playing the game, they'll stop playing the game. Another reason probably why games are getting boring, it's because they're not very well made nowadays, at least a good amount of them. Or some of them are just copies of another game. So for example, X Defiant. When this game came out, everyone's all like, oh, this is the Call of Duty killer. This is how Call of Duty was. Even I played it and some of my friends played it too, and it was fun, but then it got boring. And I just feel like it's because they were trying to be Call of Duty and add little abilities from like other games and whatnot. And the game didn't have its own identity. It was just trying to copy another game. So I feel like that's why that game kind of is failing. Another game like Valorant, I don't know, a lot of people play Counter-Strike, but I feel like Valorant was just Counter-Strike with like Overwatch abilities or like smoke screens and all that. And again, like I just feel like it doesn't have its own identity. It's just copying a game. It's playstyle, whatever it is, you know. That's what I hear everyone says. Counter-Strike with Overwatch, Counter-Strike with Overwatch. And I played it a little bit and it kind of does feel like that. Or maybe I just suck at it. That's why I'm hating on it. And then sometimes there's games that do have their own identities, but they just fail eventually and just stop getting a lot of fans. It's hard to keep it alive is what I'm trying to say. So for example, like that game Escape from Tarkov, I remember everyone was in on it, and then now it's like no one even talks about it. Power Wash Simulator. But I mean, that was just like one simple thing, so I could see how that one gets boring. What about Helldivers 2? I don't see anyone talking about that. Where'd that go? Where's that? Gone. So why are all these games kind of like going down slowly? Well, I feel like it's the attention span. You know how like people like TikTok, they like little fast, quick videos, like let's get this done fast. This video's boring, let me go to the next one. This video's boring, let me go to the next one. That's why shorts are so successful, because people have a short attention span. And personally, I feel like that correlates with gaming. People play a game, they get bored of it, and they go and move on to the next one. Same thing with this game, The First Descendant. I don't even feel like no one's even talking about it. No one's even talking about that game anymore. And yeah, I know why you guys like that game. I know why. Yeah, I know why. You're nasty. Watch, mark my words. There's gonna be another game coming out, and everyone's gonna be all up in its face, and everyone's gonna say, oh my god, this is the most amazing game. This is the Dark Souls of this is the Dark Souls of that. And then boom, after like a few months, maybe a month or two, the game's gonna be done. And when that day comes, you're gonna come back to this channel and subscribe and say, Legendary Moon, you were right. I'm pretty sure there's a few games that I missed, but you guys get the hint, right? They keep making these games, and I feel like the reason why we get bored of them is those reasons that I said. Short attention span, we're too old for games now, and the games aren't made well enough. also known as the games don't have like its own identity. Everyone's trying to be the Fortnite, but they don't want to put the effort to be Fortnite. Now, I'm not saying these games have like, oh, these games were all cheaply made. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I feel like a game has to be well made and be really special so it can stand out from every other game. Oh, that's easy for you to say, Legendary Moon. Why don't you just make a game yourself, huh? Since it's so easy. Well, I'm not a video game developer. All I'm saying is what I see. Anyways, that's all I gotta say in this video. You know my videos go. I just rant and ramble. I lose, like the train of thought a lot. But I just want to share my thoughts. I just felt like so many games are coming out, and I just feel like all of them like just disappear, like the Homer Simpson meme into the bush. And I just thought I wanted to talk about it. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed my rambling, leave a comment down below why you liked it, or if you hated my opinions, you can leave a comment down below and say something mean to me. But just comment down below and say something mean to me. Hey, and I got other videos. I make other videos too, so you guys can go and watch those videos if you want. And if you actually like some of those videos, why don't you leave a subscribe? Leave a subscribe. I meant to say leave a sub, but as you can see, I don't know how to speak. And if for some reason you want to follow my Instagram or any social media, that's my Instagram. I don't really use any of the other social medias, but if you want to follow me for some reason, you can follow me there. I kind of do giveaways here and there, not really. I've only done one by me here and there, but I will do a giveaway soon if I reach 1,000 subs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Support the cause, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.